Welcome in, I'm Joe Brennan alongside Henry Simler. Today we're here to see our Saints play against the Gibbons Crusaders.
Two absolute powerhouses in both of these teams. Should be an interesting one for sure.
So for those of you who don't know, on the season, the Saints are 8-0, just finished a game earlier this week against the Trinity Titans, finished 18-3 with a dominant performance, scoring on all cylinders. They even had 2 goals from 2 defensemen with Cole McCoy and George Hodgson. This is a Saints team that likes to score and likes to score fast, Henry.
Yeah, absolutely. The only struggle we've been really even seeing in this team is their ability to maybe try and attempt to score in transition. But I mean, other than that, when they're set, their offense is almost unstoppable against any team they've played so far.
Yeah, this is a Saints team that should be able to go fast. They have a few underclassmen. I think they have 7 this year and a lot of juniors. They have a lot of athletic ability. Almost all their poles could play midi or LSM if they wanted to. Just a very athletic team that's fast, and I think they could get a lot more opportunities if they were going a little bit smoother in transition.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree.
I think another aspect of this Saints team that has almost gone unnoticed is their defense ability. This Saints team has yet to give up a single goal in the first quarter all year through 8 games.
Goalie Walker Wallace is in large part to that.
Yeah, Walker Wallace is a guy who it is his 2nd year on varsity after sitting behind Michael Chapman last year, and who has proven to be dominant. He's also acting as a leader against freshman Kent Good, who should be the future of this Saints team. And right now we see the face-off with Jeff Moore, who loses it. Saints try and get back in transition, and the Crusaders look to set up in their offense. One thing that you can see right here as Spalding Hall puts the pressure on is this Saints team likes to put pressure. They don't want any breathing room for these offensive players to throw the ball and to get to the cage. They do their slides early. They like to press out, and it's been working all year.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're seeing that even though that the Cardinal Gibbons players are trying to maneuver just as quickly about as the Saints offense does, I mean, the Saints defenders keeping right there with them.
And I mentioned him a few seconds ago, but number 22, Spalding Hall, has proven to be a key role in this Saints defense. His first year on the varsity team as a sophomore, great stick skills, able to poke it out, great checks. It's been very impressive to see what he's done so far. As we see Alex Baber get his man to fall and Hartley Jordan pick up the ball as he's evading defenders, throws it back to Baber, who's got the field in front of him, decides to toss it up. That appears to be number 25, George Hodgson, who swings it up to 17, Gillenwater, who will look to slow things down as they get their substitutions in.
The Saints' 3 seniors on attack are truly phenomenal to watch. I mean, one of them is a midfielder in Hartley Jordan. But, I mean, he's just an absolute powerhouse, and he's quick. He's got Davis Gillenwater.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that you mentioned that because all 3 starting attacks for St. Chris are committed to play at the next level. You have number 4, Porter Lewis, as Tazwell rips and scores. Saints' first goal of the day. A dagger by number 15, Will Tazwell.
Wow.
They're getting into it fast. Less than 2 minutes into the game, and the Saints get their first goal of today. But like I was saying, Henry, you look at those 3 starting attacks. Number 4, Porter Lewis, committed to Army since his freshman year. You have number 17, Davis Gillenwater, committed to Mercer. And number 2, Luke Valentine, who's playing at Swanee next year.
Yeah, and I mean, just thinking back to that shot, the goalie and the defenseman had no chance to react to that. Tazwell got that so quickly and just shot it with such force so fast.
More able to clamp and get that spin move and advance. Oh, little too far out. And the Saints will lose possession. Crusaders will get the ball. Saints making some noise as they try and get a good ride so the Crusaders cannot clear it. Some pressure on the goalie there. Porter Lewis looks to try and get that ball out. And the goalie throws it all the way up. A nice check by 28 McCoy, who's able to slow down his man.
Yeah, absolutely. Just the Cardinal Gibbons players just can't seem to get it across and down even into the wings. There we go. That's the first.
And one thing
I've gotten there. And
One thing I'm really interested to see today, Simral, is this Saints defense, as we mentioned earlier, has been dominant all year. That's a nice save by Wallace, but they can't get the rebound, and number 14, Carson Zadell, puts it in. That's the Saints' first allowed goal in the first quarter all year, which might be showing something today. This is a team that averages 15 goals per game. One of the more dominant teams on the East Coast, playing from North Carolina. They average 8 assists per game. They like to move the ball. They also like to score. So this could be a little bit of a preview of what we're going to see today with these fire-powering offense.
No, yeah, definitely, for sure.
We're going to see a violation from Jeffrey Moore, who will be 1 and 2 on faceoffs today. And the Gibbons team looks to get set up in their offense. A nice couple checks by Spalding Hall, but then is beat by his man, but is able to recover. They swing it from the X. A nice solid pick, but his man falls down after being blown up by 28 McCoy. A nice spin move. Dips it down. Wide open shot. Blocked by Wallace.
Wow.
Hodgson able to redirect the pass all the way over to number 28 McCoy, who will then clear it right through Wallace, who looks to push it up. Long pass. Caught. Number 13, Alex Baber.
And that's the speed of Harley Jordan right there.
Also the running back for the varsity football team this year, playing at VMI next year for lacrosse. He loses the ball right there, and it's a scramble for it. Anyone's ball, and that looks like it's going to be a push in the back. I believe that's going to be on number 17, Gillenwater, as I think it was number 33, Ian Evans, picked up the ground ball and tried to get away.
Yeah, definitely. Saints not giving him any room to try and clear that out. It's unfortunate that looked like Davis got caught up in the middle of it and drew the foul.
Yeah, a lot of times that isn't really an intentional foul. It's where you're going hard for the ball, your man in front of you stops, and you just end up running into him. It reminds me of a move you'll see a lot in basketball, where if the guard has a big man trailing behind him, they'll just slow up their dribble and try and get him to hit him from behind. Anyway, we're going to see the Crusaders try and swing things around a little bit. And the Saints slowing down the pressure as you hear them make some noise from the sideline.
Number 22, Matthew Pancoast, is doing a great job of flashing continually up towards the goal.
Number 6, William Stock, was wide open but couldn't put it in. Interesting sidearm strategy right there. It's a tendency from a lot of players rather than going straight up and down. But you lose a lot of speed.
There's that 22, the flash again down towards the goal. Getting open every time. Saints defense isn't getting in the middle of that.
As similar as you just said, number 22, Matthew Pancoast, was able to get a little curl around the crease, avoid his man, get a quick stick, put it right in the net. That's a hard goal to save if you're Wallace. Just got to be better on defense at this point. We're going to see a quick change-up from the LSM. You're going to see number 21, Brady Matson. And he's going in. Oh, almost a trip there. But can't. Interesting shot by number 17, Davis Gillenwater. I thought he was going to get another penalty right there. But Matson's able to push it up and get into the box. Simral, one thing that I think is interesting this year is the new addition of the shot clock. There's an 80-second shot clock. You need 20 seconds to get it past midfield, and then 60 seconds to get a shot on cage. And the clock resets after a change of possession. This is very different from previous years where it was determined by the ref and you had to get it into the box rather than cross half field.
No, yeah, definitely. It's definitely changed the pace that I feel like teams are playing with, because now you have to be conscious of just another obstacle. They can keep you from playing at your normal rhythm. I haven't seen it really, though, hurt the Saints too much. I feel like they've been able to cope with it just mainly because normally they take shots early on after getting set.
Yeah. But there we saw a miscue by the Saints offense and turned it over for for the second time today. And a nice catch. Crusaders look to push the tempo a little bit as now they get into a slow break. Ooh. That was a wide open left shot, but he didn't look confident enough to take it. Crusaders will slow things down with Baber on the defensive ball. Maybe they're looking a little ISO here from number 22. He's proved to be a solid player today. He chooses to swing it out. And they bring it right back to X. Common strategy is to get your short pole and get the opponent's short pole and bring them all the way down to X. Gives you a lot more room to maneuver. A nice spin move. But great help from number 25, George Hodgson. An elite defender. Been playing on this varsity squad since his freshman year. We'll see Brooks counsel. A nice chunk to push him in out into the alley. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Baber on the defensive charge. He has a nice check. Getting his man frazzled, but he loses him. He swings it up. Wide open goal. Puts it in.
What manipulation by Cardinal Gibbons offense right there. That was incredible. Getting the defensive move just where they wanted him to go. And then getting it in for a nice low shot on Walker Wallace.
Number 8, Griffin Cooling, able to stick it in the back of the net. And Simrel, this is not looking great for the Saints right now.
Their defense is just not able to keep up with Cardinal Gibbons' just really manipulative offense. And the Saints are going to have to try and at least match that on their end.
Yes, this Cardinal Gibbons team, another face-off one, Jeffrey Moore, 1-3 on today. This Cardinal Gibbons team is moving fast. They aren't holding the ball for very long, shifting it very quickly, and are getting a lot of quick sticks wide open right on the crease.
Yeah, definitely, and we're going to need to look and see if the Saints can really just step up and stay with their men more, honestly. I feel like the men are getting around them. I mean, we were seeing 22 do these repeated dives towards the crease, and it really looks like he's open a lot of the time, Joe, and that's going to be a problem.
So right now we're going to see number 21, Joseph Torres, with a nice spin, who swings it up. Trent Orr is able to lose it. Wallace picks it up, and it's behind the back pass to try and save it from going out of bounds, but they will retain possession. Orr will pick it up and swing it around. King looks to take it from X as Hodgson tries and push him out into the alley. Pancos looks to take it himself. Great defensive chunk by Hartley Jordan. And they'll swing it back around. A nice spin move. Shot is off by Joseph Torres. Another quick stick, try and get it. A behind-the-back shot missed by Caden Zadell, excuse me. A great double team by Hartley Jordan and Alex Baber. Jordan looks to push it up. He's got Green in front of him. He beats his man, and they did not have numbers, decided to put into a slow break. Lewis will bring it up himself. Find Westfall, who swings it across to Horsley. And all the way down to Valentine. They're swinging it around quickly. Maybe taking a page out of this Crusaders book. Right now they're calling for a substitution. Gillenwater, triple team, not able to hold on to it. Quadruple team for this ground ball. It's a madhouse right now. No one's able to pick it up. That should be Saints ball, and it is. Lewis.
Oh. Had backed away there instead of going in for the dive.
Yeah, he had room to shoot, but wanted to try and give a little hesitation and go. Couldn't get it. Got double teamed quick. Looking for a curl for Valentine, but he was not able to get that room. And they're going to swing it back around. This Crusaders team really likes to bring doubles early with a nice slide. That should leave open looks for skip passes, but they have not been able to find them today. That's going to be an illegal screen on number 2, Valentine, as the Crusaders will bring it up. And David Hart will end up bringing it across midfield, and a spectacular check by number 28, McCoy. He's going to try and beat his man. He gets across midfield, pushes it up, finds his man, Valentine.
And see, this is what I'm talking about in transition. The Saints there have all the advantage on the Cardinal Gibbons defense because they're in transition. And, I mean, the Saints already have 3 men down, completely set up, ready to go. And they're not looking for a shot off that. And I think that's a mistake on the Saints offense.
Definitely a lot of missed opportunities if they cannot convert on these transitions. Valentine looks for a curl, puts it in. Second goal for the day on the Saints.
What a shot by Luke Valentine.
Spectacular goal. You see him moving from X, fading away. Top pipe. Love it. All right, 2-3. Crusaders are up with 1:40 remaining in the first quarter. Let's see if Jeffrey Moore can get the Saints the ball back. He's struggled today so far on faceoffs. And that'll make Jeffrey Moore 1 for 4. Though the Crusaders lose the ball quickly, Brooks Council able to get it. They're moving in transition, 4-on-3. Can't convert. Missed opportunity right there. Try and save it, but the Crusaders will retain possession. And they'll push it up quickly as he's met by Baber. A great check. Ball's loose. Looks like it's going to be picked up by Hayes. He's got a lot of men to beat. Let's see if that receiver can take him. All right. And they'll look to slow it down, get their substitutions in. The Saints team has a lot of defensive middies. They like to switch them out. They want to be strong on both ends of this field. And we'll see Westfall take him. Look inside, can't find his man. They're going to call that a pass as Lewis was trying to signal for a shot. Crusaders will redirect. Gillenwater. Oh, a nice double team. Oh, but they'll call that a push from behind.
That's on Luke Valentine.
I don't know if this is just me, but this Saints team looks a little frazzled right now.
I know they're not really just moving the ball with confidence. They're kind of being overly aggressive on defense, but then not aggressive enough when they're down getting set. It's interesting. They're playing off. You don't see it very often.
They're trying to move the ball really fast, but not really using their heads. They're kind of going second nature, but it's not really working a little bit. I mean, they seem to be, as I said earlier, just frazzled. And we'll see the Crusaders swinging around. Oh. They were looking for Trent Orr, but they turn it over. Saints will retain possession. And they'll have it with a second 3 left in the first. And they will hold on to it so they could retain possession going into the second quarter. So far, after 12 minutes of lacrosse, it's been a tightly contested game. I've been really interested. What's been your biggest takeaway, Simrel?
The Saints are just going to have to keep up with this offense that the Cardinal Gibbons presents them and just make sure that they're on their men at all times and denying as many potential shots as possible.
I completely agree, and we'll see if they can do that going into the second quarter. We're going to take a quick break. We'll see you back after this. Welcome back once again. I'm Joe Brennan alongside Henry Simmerl. St. Chris right now down by 1 against the Crusaders. Saints struggled a little bit from the defensive end in the first half, but we're going to see if they can pick it up. Slowing things down, see if they can get set up in their offense. 37, Jordan looks to set it up. Sizing up his man, driving down the alley. And we'll look for Gillenwater, who takes it from X. Doubled. Swings it around to Tazwell, who's looking for that lefty shot. Can't get it off. Turns back. Turns back again. Rips and is saved. McCoy met him at the half field marker. Gillenwater's stick goes flying. And they're pushing it. 2 guys wide open underneath. Wallace with the interception. And a wide open goal. Scored by long stick Patrick King.
Wallace there had the intent to make a great play, but he just overextended and missed it. And that caused Cardinal Gibbons players to just be able to pass it around and get it right in the cage before he even got back.
I mean, there was nothing Wallace could really do there. He got the save, the interception, excuse me, bounced out of his stick, and he had to chase it down so they couldn't get a quick rebound, quick stick. But then his defensive helpers couldn't really get back in time. Let's see if Moore can convert here. And he's 1 and 4 on today for faceoffs. 1 and 5, excuse me. As a miscue from Griffin Cooling, Saints will look to capitalize and get the ball back, being down by 2. McCoy weaving through the defenders. One hand on a stick, and pushes it up. Quick, fast break, but they'll turn it into a slow break. Valentine take it from X. A quick curl. Can't convert. Crusaders take possession. Ian Evans weaving through defenders, pushes it up, finds his... Oh! Lost. Taken away by Cole McCoy. And Saints will make some substitutions here.
Now Jack Horse with the ball. Passing it to Will Tazwell. It's been just a powerhouse shooter for the Saints today. I mean, every shot he's taken has been on cage. Should definitely be looking for him to take more.
I think it's interesting that you mention him shooting on cage, because from the Crusader side, they have shot 50% when they shoot on cage from the season. A spectacular stat that really shows their ability to convert. Crusaders able to push it up. Baber loses his man. Help slides. And number 4, Patrick King, gets his second goal of the day within a matter of 2 minutes. Timeout taken by the Saints as they try and get their defense together. And while they're figuring things out, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Let's see if the Saints had figured things out. Jeffrey Moore on the face. Fighting, see if he can win his second faceoff for the day. Can't get a hold of it. Looks like a push from behind. And if I'm correct, that's going to count as a win. Jeffrey Moore, 2 and 5 on faceoffs. Westfall able to get the ball, push it upfield, down the alley. And they'll make a substitution as Tazwell takes it. Guarded by Caramuche. See if he can run by him. And he decides to swing it around, going in from X. I believe that's Valentine trying to take him. A nice gate. And they'll swing it up to Hartley Jordan. They're going to go into their out-of-bounds play from the end, see if they can make something happen. A shot right over the cage after a high bounce. Valentine will take control. He's guarded by King. Looks to beat him. Tries to get a spin, but loses his footing. It's taken up by Jordan, who finds Gillenwater. Nice swirl. Yes. He puts it in. Saints' third goal on the day. Number 17, Davis Gillenwater.
Wow. What a shot by Davis Gillenwater. Put the Saints back on the map.
Once again, another curl. Able to fade away, put it in top left of the goal. Very impressive. Jeffrey Moore on the face once again. The Saints dominant Fogo. Able to pick it. Oh, he went in with one hand. Couldn't get a hold of it.
Oh,
that'll
just
cost him
trampled by the Saints players there. That
and
was number 45.
Out of bounds. Saints ball.
Daniel Enoch.
Now Jeffrey Moore 2 for 6 on the day. He had it right there, but couldn't get it. I don't understand that, Simrel. Going in with one hand.
I mean, he's surrounded by 3 Crusaders, probably all just.
Oh, a nice spin. Gillenwater. Oh. Puts it down, but it's saved. Brooks Council able to get the rebound. And the Saints will get set up back in their offense. And they're running that play again. Council looks to take it. Spins back once again. Can't find anything. Brings it up top. Gillenwater will take it. Finds Westfall. Ooh, who gets a nasty check. But it's able to bring it back out. Looks down low. Lewis. Saved. That was a great opportunity there, but he just went quick stick high right to the stick side.
Launched by the goalie.
Now they're going to have a 2-on-1 with no goalie in the cage.
Wow.
And they capitalize. Griffin Cooling puts it in. Wallace went all the way out there to try and intercept, and he couldn't get a hold of it. Crusaders capitalized. Second goal with no one in the cage. 6-3 Crusaders.
Do you think it was right of Walker Wallace to leave the cage like that?
Honestly, I'm not sure. In hindsight, it would have been smarter to stay in the cage, but
well, yeah.
That's a quick decision that he has to make. Mad scramble for the ball. Moore will come up for it. 3 and 6 on the day. Gets the pass to Jordan. They got transition. He rips. No good. Wide left. Valentine will take it from X. And he'll swing it back up. Horsley looks to take it. Goes on Evans. Gets a double, but doesn't look to pass. And they were able to get back to their man. They're forcing Jordan to go left. They clear out the sideline. He's going to take it. He gives him a split dodge. Goes left. Shoots left. No good.
You know that hurt somebody's shins.
Brock Bressner trying to get it up. Finds his man, but he cannot catch it. Scooped up by Baber. Looking up. Ah, he had Jordan. Couldn't find him. But he'll find him right now. Jordan trying to bulldoze his man, taking him right down the alley. Looks like the Saints got away with too many men on the wrong side of the field. Lewis can't convert. He'll lose the ball. They'll swing it right back up. It's a track race right now. 4-on-3 for the Saints with an extra man on defense. The Crusaders still able to put it in. Goal by number 14, Carson Zadell. Saints fall down by 4 early. 22 minutes into the game, Saints find themselves in a 4-point deficit. This is not something they're accustomed to, Semirole.
No, it is not. This is new experience for all of us.
So we're going to see more on the face-off here. He looks to just get a nice clamp in. They're fighting for it. No one has possession right now. And it pops out. And they're going to call a violation. I believe someone stepped on a stick. Saints will get possession. The long pole, Spalding Hall will look to try and take it. He goes down the alley. He's probably going to look for X, and there it is. Valentine takes it up after a pick from Hall. There we see Valentine breaking some ankles. Swings it back up to Gillenwater. And Hall will sub out after doing a spectacular job on that clear. Tazwell taking it up top. Split dodge. Looks inside. Great shot! A dagger by number 17, Davis. Gillenwater puts it in.
Wow.
Away, stick side, down low. Nothing you can ask for better. That's a hard shot to save. Think about the physics, the anatomy behind that.
He's a freak.
You got to swing your arms all the way around just to save that goal. That is the perfect positioning for a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's going to Mercer.
That is true. He's just phenomenal down there.
Moore able to win the faceoff. They should look to push in transition, but they cannot do it fast enough. Crusaders able to recover. And Council looks to find someone. Ends up running around with time ticking off the shot clock. And Tazwell up top. A nice spin. Looks inside. Back out. Council did not want to take his man. Lewis up top finds Tazwell. He looks to rip it, but got chunked last minute. A nice shot, but it's saved.
A little slow. I just don't feel like I had enough strength on it, Joe.
It's a hard shot to go lefty while moving.
Yeah.
Crusaders have numbers, but they cannot catch the ball. Will Hayes fading away, finds Hodgson. Can he keep pushing it? A push by Stock.
Flags in the air.
They should look to shoot quickly. Ah, they're going to hold it and try and wait out this penalty. Gillenwater looks for another curl.
No. It's not what you want.
That is actually not what you want, but the Saints will have an extra man on as this penalty is enforced. It'll be a 1-minute penalty with a full shot clock. This is a key possession for the Saints. Down by 3, 3 minutes left in the first half. If they're able to punch in a goal here, it's going to look a lot better for them. So obviously with this man-up situation, you're going to see the Saints' most dominant scorers in this game. Excuse me. And they're swinging around trying to get their look. Key here is to move the ball quickly to confuse this defense. They look for a cut, but can't find him. Westfall, excuse me. A nice cut. What? Tazwell puts it in.
What a move by Will Tazwell there.
Fake high, go low, puts it in. Great goal. 20 seconds. I love it. I believe that's his first goal on the day. Great way to get it rolling. Saints down by 2, 5-7, 2:30 remaining. Jeffrey Moore pops it out. Spalding Hall gets it picked up in the air, and it's recovered by number 39, Brooks Council. He'll try and evade his defender as he finds Westfall. And they'll swing it back around. Jordan looks to size up his man, but he takes it down the alley and swings it back around. A nice split dodge, roll back. Screen by Lewis. Westfall takes it up top, looks for Council. A nice spin move, trying to rip it, goes low. It's recovered by Lewis. They're going to reset that shot clock as it was on cage. Another 80 seconds for the Saints with 1:40 remaining. Down by 2. Saints lose the ball. Can't get the ground ball. Is that going to be a... That looked like a cross check there by Davis McLean, but they did not call it. The Saints will hold on to the ball. Another 80 for the Saints as they'll try and get set up in their offense from the out-of-bounds play. A nice scoop. Wow. Puts it in. Number 4, Porter Lewis. Saints making a little comeback here. I love to see it. Down by 1, minute 17. Saints able to put in 2 goals in under 2 minutes. This offense is getting rolling, and I think a large part of this success is Jeffrey Moore winning the last 3 face-offs, getting the Saints some extra possessions. Let's see if he can get him another one. On the wings, you're going to see number 10, Will Hayes and Spalding Hall for the Saints. And that's a violation. Another win for Jeffrey Moore. Saints slow things down as they make their substitutions to get Moore and Hall off the field. And Hayes subbing all 3 men from the faceoff off the field to try and get some offense. A minute remaining, 50 seconds on the shot clock. They'll slow it down, run this clock down. 6-second difference. Tazwell takes it inside. Looked for a dip, but couldn't get it. They're going to call in the crease. I thought there was a push there, but referees disagreed. Crusaders will look and try and push and get an easy goal. Finding number 6, William Stock, able to push it up. They lose the ball. Saints trying to... There's a whistle. They're going to call a timeout from the Saints. They don't want to let up another goal. Going in this half down by 1 will be a definite success. And with this quick timeout, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Welcome back. 25 seconds remaining. Saints look to get a stop and escape this half down by 1. A quick curl. Wide open. Not able to convert was Trent Orr. Crusaders will retain possession with 13.7 remaining in the first half. They'll swing it up. Defense by Council. Now, they're looking for something. Great check. McCoy able to sling it all the way downfield. Saints will go down by 1 going into the second half. Great last couple of minutes there to bring the Saints back into this game. Simrel, what do you think the keys to success are for this second half?
I just really think that the Saints offense is going to need to be more consistent. I think that they're going to need to be more aggressive on defense in terms of not letting anyone dive into the crease area. I just think overall they're going to also have to play a little bit smarter. I mean, they're committing some fouls they don't need to be having. And, I mean, that's just going to only hurt them in the long run.
I think it's interesting that you mentioned that crease area because if I'm correct, I don't think that the Crusaders have scored a goal outside of 4 yards. If the Saints are able to expand this Crusaders offense and prevent them from putting it in the cage, I think they can.
Crease area.
Exactly, that crease area. I think they'll be able to come out with a win. So, we'll be right back after this 10-minute halftime. Welcome back to the second half. Once again, I'm Joe Brennan, alongside Henry Simmerl.
Yeah, so we're going to see Jeff Moore take a face-off again.
Jeffrey Moore continues his hot streak. I believe that's 3 or 4 in a row.
All right, so right now we're seeing the Saints offense looking to get set against the Crusaders defense. Long pass down to Luke Valentine. Looking to make a move on number 5, Davis McCain.
Saints will swing it around and get set up in their offense. A nice give and go. Westfall will take it. He looks to go into X. Moving around quickly. Up top. Hartley finds Tazwell. Rips. Wide right.
Will Tazwell showing that he still is a threat and that the Crusaders need to be watching out for him and guarding him carefully. Davis Gillenwater comes up, passes it.
Tazwell puts it in.
Wow.
Top cheddar. It's his 3rd goal on the day. Saints come back to tie it up. Fantastic shot by Tazwell. Left wide open at the top of the box. Able to step it in. Rip it sidearm.
Just rips it. Wow, what. Ball had some heat to it.
It did. All right, let's see if Moore can get the ball back for the Saints. He throws it underneath. Spalding Hall looks to get it, and Jeffrey Moore wins it again, evading the defenders. Loses the ball. It's on the ground. Picked up by William Stock, who's pushing it. Spalding Hall on his hands, giving him no room to breathe. He drops it. They're raking at it, trying to get it out of there. It's a mad scramble. Hodgson has it for a second, but loses it again. Brooks Council able to find his goalie. Wallace slings it upfield, looking for Hodgson. Broken up by Zadell, who then pushes it back up. Will Hayes trying to keep the pressure on. Hits the back of the stick, and they will slow it down. Patrick King with the ball. Hayes on the defense from X. A wide open shot saved by Wallace when he went stick side high. Middle of the field, Council. He's got room in front of him, and he'll cross half field. Going through 2 men. Looks underneath. If Valentine was a little bit higher there, it would have been a goal. An important part of lacrosse for an offensive player is always being in a position to score. Valentine just a little too low there and couldn't capitalize. He'll look to spin and go in. It's bounced out, rebound by Gillenwater, who flips it to Porter Lewis, but he cannot contain it.
That's what I was talking about with the Saints having trouble scoring in transition. I mean, they've had so many opportunities where they could just either look for a quick pass and shot, but they choose to get set. And I feel like that's given up a lot of potential goals.
Crusaders throw it 40 yards downfield. Get a hold of it, but Brady Matson trying to poke it loose. Ball's being kicked around. Will Hayes trying to scoop it up. Ball goes back. Hodgson tries to run through 3 people and ends up losing the ball. Ball still moving around. No one gaining possession. It looks like it was picked up by the Crusaders. Lost once again. Still kicked around. Picked up by the Crusaders. Dropped again. And it looks like there's a penalty. Wow. A violation front and back. Saints will gain it. Lewis looking for the ball up top.
Jack Westfall looking to come in, make an impact on the Saints offense.
Up and in. Wide open. Put in. Number 17, Davis Gillenwater.
It's his 3rd, right?
Saints go up by 1. Crusaders try and congregate to figure out what's going wrong. They're confused, don't know what's happening as the Saints have gone on a 4-0 run. Booyah. Jeffrey Moore trying to get the Saints back on track, get him another goal. He clamps it. It's a violation. Another win for number 9, Jeffrey Moore, the junior. You know, right now, one of my former colleagues would say, Wes Featherstone, that's a whole lot of passion. And right now, the Saints are playing with passion. And they'll swing it back around, trying to continue their run. Tazewell goes through. Westfall spins back as a double team came. Jordan swings it once more through the middle. He had Gillenwater, but he's not able to hold on. Ball goes out of bounds. Saints will sub out their offensive players and bring Hall and Hayes on.
Rare drop pass by Davis Gillenwater there. Really one of the best handlers for the Saints.
Great play there by John Lucida, who's able to get the ball up for the Crusaders, as now they try and get some offense going for him. McCoy on the hands of Patrick King. And they're going to slow it down once again. Top of the box is Matthew Pancoast, guarded by Jordan. He looks to take him. No slide yet. And they'll swing it back. Quick pass, looking for that shot. Ball can't be held. Tripped up. Hodgson trying to scoop it. And they're calling a trip. The fans are irate. They're going to reset the shot clock. Wide open as they tried to sub earlier. Oh, shot missed by Carson Zadell, trying to capitalize as he was left wide open. Baber playing some fantastic defense. They look inside. 43 Pasco lost his man. They were able to recover. McCoy looks to redirect. Finds Baber, who's got some green in front of him. He should be looking for Baber, top left. And he finds him. He'll slow things down as his teammates come on. And he'll get back on defense. Great transition there. Great clear. And Jack Horsley, the senior, will look to take it. Going by his man. He's got someone open. They'll swing it around. Tazewell up top, looking for it. Gillenwater tries to take it himself. But Porter Lewis there to keep it in the back. He'll look to take his man going from X. Finds Valentine. Oh, and a stick save. Gillenwater trying to force his man out of bounds, but he can't. Slips up. Stock got room to breathe. He's going all the way up. A lot of green. Avoids Jordan. Crosses half field. He's tripped up, but he retains possession of the ball as Jordan slaps it loose. He's got numbers.
Luke Valentine ahead of him.
Looking up. Got a man. The goalie comes out. Wide open shot. Saved by the goalie. Oh, and Horsley tries to get it too, but it's right over the cage. Crusaders get the ball back.
They escaped that. Wow.
Excuse me, Saints ball.
Oh.
There were 3 or 4 opportunities to stick it in the back of the net, but they couldn't do it. Fantastic job by goalie Riley Meyer. Oh, nice spin move, breaking ankles. Looks inside. Gillenwater. Stick was hit, lost some speed on it. As Meyer gets the ball back, looks up top. Finds Bryce Wojnovic, who's got speed. He's using his wheels. They got numbers, but he slows it down. They still got numbers, though. And up top, Trent Orr trying to size up Baber. Gives him a split dodge down the alley. He doesn't want to take it, though. Swings it around to 8.
Saints defense doing a great job here.
They make a substitution. Hall will pick him up. And there's Orr once again at the top. Excuse me, no. Joseph Torres. Swinging around. Looking to go left. He does. But great defense played there by Hall. He's staying on his hands, not letting him pick it up, but he does. Double team. That should be out of bounds. No call. They need that ground ball. Will Hayes picks it up. He's flying downfield. The receiver trying to take it himself. They got numbers. They need to capitalize here. Tazwell. They can't do it. They end up slowing it down. They got Valentine wide open at X. There's no help coming. But they bring it from the other side. There was no coma slide there, but they brought it from the actual side itself. Westfall fighting for it, trying to get that ball back. It's picked up by the Crusaders, and they're pushing it. They got numbers. Extra man down. They find the long pole, who's able to swing it around. Wide open shot. No good. Missed by Caden Zadell. Great opportunity there that they could not capitalize on, but they will retain possession, bringing it in from X as the Saints and Crusaders make some substitutions. He had Mattson beat, but he decided to roll back, going to his right, and made a pass. Great bounce shot, but couldn't finish. Wide right. And Zadell will take it from X. He's got McCoy on him, an elite defender. Great checks, chunking him out. He slips up. McCoy's still on the ground. He is not. They're going to call a penalty. Intercepted by Wallace. They will have a man up. Penalty was on number 28, Cole McCoy. So we'll see sophomore Edward Pasco check into the game and take his spot. Pasco, another guy with his first year on the varsity squad after playing on JV for 2 consecutive seasons from his 8th and 9th grade year. And I believe the Saints are going to take a timeout here. 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. We'll be right back after this short break. Really quickly, we'd like to apologize for the choppiness of the stream. We've been having difficulty recently with our software, but we are trying to fix that as soon as possible. Anyway, 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Crusaders will swing it around as we see Pasco up top, wide open man. This man-down defense has been solid for the Saints all year. They make a quick transition as Spalding Hall picks it up, man down. Nice spin, takes it his left hand, runs back, right hand, one hand on it. He's looking in transition. Can they score with a man down? He loses it. They had someone wide open. Now you got to get the ball and hold on to it for the rest of this man down situation. Oh, they're wide open. Can he? Oh, Hodgson almost had it. He flings it back, one hand, spectacular pass. Great play by number 25, George Hodgson.
Davis Gillenwater now bringing it back around. Let's see if he's going to try and take his man down to the cage.
This defense for the Saints has been nothing short of elite for the second half of the second quarter into this third quarter. And it has kept him into this game. Hartley Jordan calling for Tazewell up top. Swinging around to Lewis. And they're going to run a play coming from the out-of-bounds sideline from the left. Lewis, jump shot. No good. He gets his own rebound. And finds Jordan up top. They're clearing out the right. Looks like he might be taking something. A good slap check. Jordan shoots. No good. Valentine there to back it up. Valentine finds Jordan. Shoots. No good. Almost had it there. A great bounce shot, but went a little too high. Lewis this time will take it from X. With his left, rolls back right. Finds Gillenwater. Posting up his man. Jordan up top. Spins. Loses his footing. Swim dodge. And we'll run it back out. Valentine inside. Loses the handle. Ball's bouncing around. Two Crusaders fighting for it. They come up with it. Great check by Valentine. Another one. They're able to just get away. Ian Evans will take it upfield. Finds his man, Bryce Wojtjevic. Passes it one more time. Cannot be caught. Pass dropped by Griffin Cooling. Out of bounds. Saints ball. 30 seconds remaining. Saints are either going to push it or hold on to it for the next half. George Hodgson up top. Great clear. He should look to push it. And they're going to slow it down. Probably hold on to it. Unless they can find something easy. Man on. Checks it from the substitution out of Jack Horsley's hands. They're fighting for it now. Another substitution. Checking it out. Brady Matson gets it out of his hands. There's Hodgson trying to fight for it. Kicks it out to his man, Valentine, who swings it around. They were looking for something easy from Lewis. Could not get it. End of the third quarter.
And the Saints are building up a rhythm.
So, after an exciting 3 quarters of lacrosse, we have the Saints up 8-7. We'll be back going into the fourth quarter.
To be continued.
Once again, I'm Joe Brennan alongside Henry Simmerl, and we're here for this exciting game of lacrosse. Saints are taking on the Crusaders from North Carolina. Up 1 after a 2-0 run in the third quarter. I think there's going to be a hold called on the Saints. Crusaders will take possession.
The Crusaders definitely need to try and pick up their pace on offense. They've lost the flow that they used to have. They had.
Torres goes down the alley, then runs it into the inside. Shot saved by Wallace. Looked like a body save there. Patrick King will take it from X. Great defense by McCoy to force it up top. Joseph Torres with the ball. Looking to go right. Baber on the help. Swinging it around. Wide open man inside. Great check by Hodgson. Up to Hall. He looks, spins out of his man, taking it with his left. Uses his wheels. Tripped up. Hodgson recovers it. Down low. Flag on the field. Saints will slow it up. Trying to get something easy here as Hodgson celebrates on his way back to the defensive end.
The Saints looking to make a push on offense right here, extending their lead to 2.
Especially with that flag on the field, about to go man up. Tazwell and Valentine working together underneath. Looks for a quick curl. Finds his man Westfall. Can't convert. Goalie's pushed out of the way. Wide open cage. He'll scoop it up and they will go man up. Another flag thrown. Could they be going 2 men up, Simrel?
I don't know. That'd be insane and great for the Saints.
Yeah. They got 4 men on the field. Looks like it's going to be a 6-on-4 for the Saints. Wait. Yeah.
Interesting.
They got 4 poles. That's the max you can have. And they're using all of them here. They're going to need it. They're going to swing it around. There should be some wide open looks. I'm interested to see how this is going to play out. Got to try and look inside, but it's going to be tempting with those outside shots wide open. Tazwell calling for it. He wants it. He rips it. Saved by the goalie.
I don't know if that's the shot you want there when you're 2 men up.
I agree, especially when you're going stick-side high. They look to just clear it. Wallace needs this one. He can't get a hold of it. He needs to get back in that cage. But he'll get it himself.
Saints lose possession, though. I don't know what that call was.
If you're the Saints here, you got to double everything. You got an extra man up. Brady and McCoy will look to double. Jordan, triple team. They need that ball back. And there's a whistle. Timeout taken by the Crusaders. Simrel, you got a 4-on-6 and you can't convert. That's a huge missed opportunity.
I know the Saints might have felt a little rushed because they started that possession with only 20 seconds on the shot clock, but I still don't see any reason why Will Tazwell should have taken that shot with the time that was left on it.
I mean, I understand the positioning from where the shot's coming from, and I'm not necessarily an offensive guy, but if you're looking for something like that, you got to try and go low. He's had some success going up top today, but going stick side high, the goalie didn't really have to do much. It was right there. Anyway, they need to try and fight for this ball back. You still got 2 extra men up. Double everything. Try and trap. Don't let them squeeze out. Get that ball back, push and transition.
Absolutely. The Saints defense, though, has done remarkably better. I mean, it's not just that the offense has really stepped up. I think you can see that the defenders are really making an effort now to stay with their guys no matter how much they're running across the field. You're not really seeing as many open looks.
Correction, it appears that we are now even, and that would explain the timeout. So, like we said, huge missed opportunity from the Saints with 2 men up. A nice sliding, a nice sidearm shot fading away from Griffin Cooling, but he could not stick it in. Wide left. Patrick King will take it from behind. I believe that's Baber on defense. Excuse me, McCoy. Looking inside, puts it in.
Wow. What a game, Joe, this has turned into.
Yeah, that seemed to be number 4, Patrick King, coming from X, wrapping right back around on the right side of the field, and was able to dump in an easy right-handed goal. Just right there. Right there.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see if Moore can get the ball back.
Saints need a strong start.
Most likely he's going to be looking for Jordan right behind him, but he takes it himself. Can he push? He's got men all over him. Flips it right back up to Jordan. Saints have the ball. 8 minutes, 44 seconds remaining. Saints would really like to get something here. Hartley Jordan makes his man slide. He's calling for help. Davis Gillenwater gets it, swings it back around. Luke Valentine with the ball underneath. And they're just going to wrap it around, try and find something. Westfall's going to take it down the alley. Doesn't like what he sees. Swings it back out. Ball. Well, oh!
It's a little high. Luke Valentine there.
Luke Valentine looked for a side arm, but ended up going down to up, right over the cage. Porter Lewis trying to take it himself. Couple rollbacks. Finds Jordan up top. Bounce shot, no good. 8-8 with 8 remaining. Porter Lewis trying to make something happen. Shoots. Saved after shooting stick side high. Davis Gillenwater trying to spook the goalie a little bit. He throws it up top. Wide open is number 3, James Karakuche. But there's George Hodgson doing his thing. Getting the Saints in transition. Saints really trying to make something happen. This is a crucial part in this game. They do not want to go back down. They've been in a hole all day today, not leading for a long period of time. Looking inside. They find Gillenwater, though. Flag down. Gillenwater shoots. He scores! Gillenwater puts it in.
What a big shot there by Davis Gillenwater. Just what the Saints needed to get them back on top. And their momentum kick-started again.
If I'm correct, I believe that is his 4th goal on the day. Davis Gillenwater making that money. Saints go back up by 1. 9-8. 7 minutes remaining.
And here we go. We got Jeff Moore on the face-off. Looking to see if he can get another strong start for the Saints.
And the Crusaders are actually a man down. Jeff Moore. Ball does not move. He's looking for it.
Jeff.
Holding called. Saints ball. Jordan will take it.
Here we go. The Saints offense looking to build upon that momentum, looking to extend their lead to 2 or even maybe more throughout the rest of this game. 7 minutes left. Got Hartley Jordan up top.
They'll swing it around while they're in this man-up set. Horsley swings it around to Jordan. Finds Lewis underneath. They look for a cutter in Westfall, but cannot find him. Oh, ball bounces right out to Jordan. He makes a move, but doesn't want to take it. They're going to keep settling in. Keep squeezing in. Horsley winds up. No shot. Swings it back around. Westfall finds Valentine underneath. Looks for Lewis. Swings right back. Looks underneath. Ball cannot be caught by Tazwell. Saints sideline did not like what they saw there, as they need a good ride here. They've struggled with their rides today.
Saints got to stay with them.
Wojciech tries
by
to
Will
get
Hayes.
it. Will Hayes takes it away. I believe that's
Spalding Hall.
That's hot.
Spalding Hall.
Spalding Hall, excuse me. Valentine whips around. No good. That was George Hodgson. Westfall looks to go right down the alley. Swings it to Jordan. Drives left. Goes back to X. Valentine. Curls up. Finds Horsley. Jordan. Shoots. No good. Bounce shot is saved.
What a block there by their goalie, number 9, Riley Meyer. We haven't been giving him enough credit. While he has missed 9 goals, obviously, he has done a great job of blocking some of the more
Matson loses his stick. Number 6, Stock, looks to push it. Now he's going to slow it down as he runs back out. Jordan's going to run off the field to take a break. Council will replace his spot. Jordan's been playing a lot of minutes today. He deserves that break. Fantastic playing on both ends. Hayes trying to force his man down the alley. He'll take him. He looks to curl back inside. Pass out. Hodgson looks to chase it down. Saints ball. One of these Saints substitutions will most likely be taking it. They won't. Dumps it right off to Council, who will take it roughly around half field, excuse me. No longer basketball season. Wallace really high. 30 yards out. Finds Baber. Wallace is still staying this high up. I'm surprised. Too many men on the wrong side of the field. Crusaders gain possession. Some miscommunication there by the Saints. Griffin Cooling taking it from X. Guarded by Hodgson.
Crusaders looking to make a move here against the Saints defense.
Down by 1, 4 minutes remaining. They want something. They look inside, but it's intercepted by Hayes, who uses his wheels trying to cross half field. He needs some help. Looks like he's going to take it to X, try and find Lewis, but they're locking up. He's going to try and slow things down.
Will Hayes, one of the quickest players on the Saints
He looks lost. They're denying players. He's going to try and take it himself. He finds Horsley up top. Now he can finally get back and get off the field. Fantastic interception and clear. Horsley's man playing up tight. No room to breathe, so he's going to kick it back out to Valentine. He finds Gillenwater underneath. Westfall trying to call for the ball up top, and he will get it. 3:30 remaining in this final quarter of play. Saints are going to try and run their sideline play. They go underneath. Roll back. Westfall looks to find Gillenwater. Swings it back around. Valentine underneath. Beats his man. Tries to curl, but the help comes too early. Brooks Council drives left. Shoots. Save.
Wow, what a save there by the goalie. I mean, that had some speed on it. He was moving away from where he shot it.
Gillenwater had his man, but then he lost him. Trent Orr in transition. Moving it around. Shot. Saved by Wallace. They still have it. Looking for an easy dump. Goal scored, number 4, Patrick King. 2:54 remaining in this final quarter of play, and we're all locked up.
Yeah, you said it, Joe. I mean, now we're final stretches of this game, still tied up, showing just absolute equality between these two teams in a fierce competition that's sure to erupt in the last 3 minutes of regulation.
Now, Simrel, this might be one of the most important face-offs of this game.
Oh, absolutely, and we're going to look to see if Jeff Moore can continue his dominance or if the Crusader face-off guy can really rally and take control back.
He struggled early, but he's on a hot streak, trying to continue it there. Ball's kicked around. It goes back out. Jeffrey Moore fighting for it. Long pull, Spalding Hall can't get a hold of it.
They're doing everything they can.
Hold. Saints ball!
That's massive. That's big for the Saints offense right here to get a kickstart in such a big way, giving them extra time for possession.
2:40 remaining, 74 left on the shot clock. Hartley Jordan swinging around. They're going to slow things up. This is a very, very vital possession. You need to make sure you take a quality goal and try and capitalize on it. Looks like they're going to clear out. Tazwell wants to take it himself. Passes it up. Goal scored, number 37, Hartley Jordan. Puts it in a matter of seconds. Saints go up by 1 with 2:14 remaining.
What a goal there by Hartley Jordan. He's been actually quiet. Was quiet during the Trinity game. Been quiet for the rest of this game. Really stepped up and took control of the team with the shot there.
Now, if you're, I told you, Simral, what I said. That face-off was going to be vital. And you see right there, able to go right down the field and capitalize. Now Jeff Moore wants to get this, maybe hold on to it a little bit, run that clock down, or even capitalize and hit another goal in there.
No, absolutely. For those of you who can't see, the shot clock is at 80 seconds. You can definitely hear the silence.
They're fighting for it. Brady Matson can't get a hold of it. They're swinging up from behind. Diego Romero looks lost, excuse me.
And that's a fresh shot clock. That could be game.
Brady Matson got a hold of it. Davis Gillenwater gets it.
That could be game for the Saints.
There's still time. I wouldn't call it too early, Simral. Saints look to hold, run this shot clock down. 70-second difference.
Yeah, the only way that the Crusaders are going to be able to score here is if they get the ball out of the hands of the Saints before the end of their shot clock, because even with that, they only have 10 seconds left. Hardly enough time to set up an offense and run a good play.
Westfall looking to push. He'll slow things down. Wise decision, if you ask me.
So, Joe, a goal here for the Saints probably clinches it, wouldn't you say?
I don't know. Oh, high pass. Taz was able to get a stick on it, slow it down, and then gain possession with another ground ball. Smart timeout taken by the Saints. 30 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 1:11 left in the game. Saints 10, Crusaders 9. We'll be right back after this short break. We're back. 1:11 left in this final quarter of play. Saints have possession of the ball with 30 seconds remaining on their shot clock. I'd love to see another goal here, Simral, but I'd like them to be smart about it. A shot on cage to expand this shot clock. All right, Valentine will take it from underneath. A pick set by Tazwell. Doesn't do much. Valentine underneath. Saved. Reset that shot clock.
Oh, that's it.
If the Saints hold on to this ball, they win the game. They're going to try and bring it out. Davis Gillenwater running around, trying to avoid the defenders.
Davis got to put on the gas. Stay away. Can't give up that ball.
You got to be smart here. Do not throw away a single pass. All defenders are going to be locking up, trying to avoid any passes. But Tazewell's able to break free. Nice roll dodge. Loses the ball. Triple team. Push. Saints ball. Reset that shot clock once again. They're going to double Tazewell in the corner. He's going to try and get rid of it. He escapes both.
They need to put someone like Will Hayes in there, someone who's fast and can keep it away at all times. If there's going to be a problem for the Saints maintaining possession throughout this.
They throw it up, but pass is intercepted. They launch it downfield. Ball rolls out of bounds. Saints ball. 7.1 remaining.
Wow. And that's it.
3, 2, 1. Saints win. Saints improve to 9-0 on the season after being down 4 in this game. Saints fight their way back to win by 1, 10-9.
Well, Joe, it's been a pleasure. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Hope to catch you at the next game.
Once again, a fantastic game. Saints are able to improve to 9-0. Spectacular performance from both ends. Defense definitely picked it up towards the second half. Offense was able to capitalize. We'll see if the Saints can continue this winning streak, undefeated on the season. Once again, I'm Joe Brennan alongside Henry Simmerl. We'd like to thank all the people behind the camera. We have Henry Porch, Bo O'Connor, Russell Richards, all working the game. Thank you. Hope to see you again.